Okay, we should be good now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Valkyrie Profile Lenneth. I am Gina, aka the Gina Chu. Okay, so I'm thinking that it sounds good. Um, my mic actually sounds a little loud, so give me 1 second there. XSplit, can you help me? Okay. Let's see if that sounds any better. I'm just checking volume. Okay, that does sound good. Alright, cool. I had to mess with a lot of sound stuff during stream last night, so I just wanted to make sure this is good. So welcome, guys, to Valkyrie Profile Lenneth. So, full transparency, I had already started this game before, but it went terribly. Lots of tech issues, lots of me being dumb. So we're gonna have a fresh start here. So this is a JRPG, very steeply based in Norse mythology, released originally on the PlayStation by NX and Tri-Ace, and it was ported to the PSP, which is the version we're playing here by Square Enix. So let us watch the prologue and see how the story starts. Now, warning, these cutscenes move at their own pace. I'm also hoping that the character portraits are on because I've been fighting with that and they should be. Actually, you know what? Let me double check before we get into this. I'm so concerned! Alright, configuration. Alright, face display is on. Okay? So I don't want to see the facial art not show up because that was a big problem we had. Anyway, let us watch the intro to this amazing game. A Tri-Ace creation.
I must hurry.
Ah, there's the faces. Yay!
I don't want to get scolded by Mother again.
Yes. Let me know how the sound is. Let me know if it's too quiet or too loud, or please do let me know. Also, hello, Caleb. Oh, it's a hard day of walking back and forth with a bucket. The hard life of Platina. Oh, you!
I'm so sorry. Your clothes, are they?
Oh, it's just right. Beautiful. Love to hear it. Thank you, Caleb.
Watch where you're going, girl.
Ooh!
How dare you splash water on a guest?
Take your abuse. Go inside.
Forgive me.
Oh, look how sad she looks.
Mother, who were those men?
Who were those masked men? They were the men in
It's
black,
none of your
Platina.
business.
Oh, it's none of our
You'll
business.
have
Okay.
work to do now. Hurry up and grab your bucket.
They're galaxy defenders. They were here looking for the aliens. No, they were not. We'll find out who they were very shortly, however. But for now, Platina needs to stay in her damn lane. Oh, hello.
Lucian?
Ah, and this is Lucian.
What's going on? Do you know what time it is?
It's sometime.
Quiet. Platina, we've got to run. Come now, hurry.
Come with me if you wish to live.
What are you talking about, Lucian?
Listen to me. Your mother and father,
It sounds low. Hold on.
they've sold you.
Let me mess with the audio settings, because that does sound low. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh!
You little thief! What are you doing to my daughter?
Nothing! Just telling her that you
Come
sold
on.
her to slavers. Come, I have a Pokemon gym you can come to. Yes, the guy who voices Lucien is the voice of Brock. All of the voice actors here are the same cast that did Pokemon. It's the same company of voice actors, so be prepared to recognize a lot of voices, children.
Lucy and I want to go home.
This place is scary, and I don't know where I am.
How can you say that?
I just told you they sold you.
I haven't heard anything from Mother about this.
Yeah, she would have told me if she was... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, I pressed a button. Welp. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix this. I was trying to move it forward.
She must be so worried about me right now.
I'm screwing up already. Anyway.
Lucien?
That delivery! Lucien!
You've seen the Men in Black, haven't you?
Yes! Galaxy
They've
Defenders!
come to my house, too. And the next day, my little sister was gone.
Oh, shit. Okay, so I guess this is how he knows.
My mom and dad didn't tell me anything.
Ooh. Apparently this is just a town of people selling their kids.
Everyone said she was stricken with a disease.
Radical 6, maybe.
Oh? Have you ever heard of a disease that makes you disappear?
No, but...
Anyway, our family has no money for doctors.
Please continue. Yeah, well... Apparently it's not a very rich town either. Oh, look
I
at him.
just don't want to lose you.
Oh, Lucien, I think you have more than friendly
Lucien.
feelings for Platina.
Then let's run away, far away.
Let's do it.
I'll go anywhere with you, Lucien.
Oh, looks like she returns those feelings. I sense a little bit of romance coming on. Oh, look at this gentleman. Oh, God, Radical 6. Listen, the Notary Games could come up with a disease that made you disappear. If anybody could do it, it would be the creators of the Notary Games. Let's go to the Nevada desert, Platina. No, I'm joking. Okay. Let's be serious. I can't help it. These cutscenes, while they're beautiful, are just long, and I can't speed them up at all. So, you know. I'm just...
Where do you think we are?
I don't know. What will become of us now?
Oh, jeez. This is only the second time we've watched the full prologue, okay? I'm sorry. The first time we did this, it was terrible. It was so many graphical and technical issues, it was ridiculous. Now we can fully appreciate this for the beauty it's supposed to be. And God, it took me
so
hours to fix it, but I
beautiful.
did.
Do you think this might be
Might be...
heaven?
Oh. Well. Or Asgard, or Sovngarde if we're in Skyrim.
It's bad luck to say such things.
Is it? Oh, well, I mean, that doesn't bode well then.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I've only foretold our dad's teeth. I'm terrible.
These flowers, they're...
Hey, Toasty.
Platina, we've got to get out of here. These flowers, all of them, they're... weeping lilies.
Are we alive? Not for long.
Weeping lilies?
Yes, we had to start the game over again. Yes, weeping
That's right.
lilies.
If we stay here, their poison will kill us.
Oh dear. Along with character portraits and
Platina!
glitches not being here anymore.
If I were to fall asleep here, would I be able to just
Oh my god.
slip away?
Mr. Toasty, he needs some ice for that burn. Brock, worst luck with women in all
What?
video games. Uh-oh. Well, okay. Well, bye, Platina.
I can't stand it any longer, no matter how hard I've tried. Mother and father have never treated me with kindness.
Oh, that's heartbreaking, though. On the real. That is heartbreaking.
If you care about me so much, Lucian, do you think... Do you think we might be reborn? That we might be reborn together?
Oh, Platina. Oh, my heart still hurts during this scene. Look at him.
I'm so glad to have known you, Lucian. But I have too many awful memories.
I don't know if it's just because plot or maybe because obviously the difference
I just
between...
want to forget.
Yeah.
Forget it all.
The big difference between them here is that Platina is kind of done with life. Ooh, and Lucian not so much.
No! Wake up! I won't have it! You want to forget? Would you forget me too, Platina?
I'm actually getting emotional.
Platina!
And that is the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, to Valkyrie Profile. And now we get to watch brand new spiffy CG cutscene intro. Specifically for the PSP version. That guy was the best character in the game, by the way. Just saying. Ooh. Oh, them monsters. I wouldn't be surprised, Mr. Toasty. They are still very active in the voice acting world, and I mean, why not? And I actually have a story about that I told this story the first time we played this game, but I'll tell it again because obviously you would not have heard it if you weren't here the first time or you didn't watch it the first time. So, that is the prologue to the game. So now we will start a new game. So, there are 3 degrees of difficulty here, easy, normal, and hard. And you can see as I go through them, there's differences in experience points, item types. It's not really item type, it's really the amount of items. The type of dungeons, the number of characters, their initial levels, and possible endings. So, the harder it gets, the more items, dungeons, and characters you get, but the less experience points you get. There are some dungeons that are only available in hard mode. There are also some dungeons that are only available in normal or hard mode. Which is why I don't want to do easy. The other big reason why I don't want to do easy mode is because you'll notice that this A ending that's listed here is not available in easy mode. I'll go over what the endings are, but we're going to be going for the A ending. I'll explain what the B and C endings are probably way later on in the playthrough, but suffice it to say, they're garbage, and the A ending is the one that we want. It's the real ending. Hard mode isn't as hard as it may seem, but what really annoys me about this shit is this initial level, all at level 1. So on normal mode, the initial level is fixed per character. So when you recruit characters, they start at a specific level, which is very helpful when you don't want to, waste stream time leveling up characters. And leveling up characters is important for many reasons. I agree the C ending is more entertaining than the B ending as well. But like I said, we'll go over those, so we don't need to really go into discussions. I would like to save it for a later time to discuss it. But yeah, no, the C ending is even more. We'll go over it later. But on hard mode, they all start at level 1, regardless of where in the game you recruit them, which sucks and is probably going to be a bigger waste of our stream time. It does there are a couple of characters that we won't be able to get, but they're not characters that I particularly find enticing battle-wise. So we're going to go on normal mode, because why not? It's the middle of the road. It's not the shit easy mode, but it's not going to make me want to jump off the roof of my house. So normal mode is what we're going for. Mostly because I want the A ending. And because I don't want to raise every character up from level 1. Alright, so here we go. It's a beautiful church. Also, that parallax scrolling. Oh my god, the Aranod Labyrinth is one of the most ridiculously bonkers places in the game, absolutely. I don't know if we go through that on normal mode. I forget if that's one of the dungeons that's available in normal mode. But that is a crazy one. Also, please remember that I suck at video games, and I'll probably be making a lot of mistakes here, but that's okay. It's all about having fun. It's about the journey. And here we have this lady who is very, very pretty and is apparently in a wedding dress. Oh! Hey! Hello. Oh. This looks like more of those weeping lilies.
How nostalgic.
Aha! And this is a Valkyrie. A very specific Valkyrie. In fact. Hard mode only, okay. Alright, so I cannot skip past this little walkie scene, so I'll relate to you the story that I did the first time we played this. So back in the old days, I don't know if they really do this anymore, but when voice actors did parts for video games like this that had like a smaller budget, a lot of the times they wouldn't really even get to know what their characters looked like, because they didn't even have like a picture or anything. It was just such a small production, so that wasn't uncommon. And during the first New York Comic Con, there were two voice actors there. There was Rachel Lillis, who plays Freya, who we're going to meet in a little bit in this game. And, I'm sorry. Rachel Lillis plays Jolanda, who we're going to meet in a little bit in this game. And Freya is played by Veronica Taylor, who also plays Ash in Pokemon. And Rachel Lillis plays Misty and Jessie in Pokemon. And they were going to be there, even though I am the Ginachu. I'm not really a big Pokemon fan, but I love me some Valkyrie profiles, so I brought my strategy guide with me. And it turns out that they had never seen what their characters from this game had looked like before, until I walked in with my strategy guide for them to sign it, and they were shocked. I didn't even think they'd remember doing the game, because this was kind of like not really a cult classic. The people who know this game and have played it love it, but unfortunately not enough people know this game, which is sad. But they remembered it very fondly. which was kind of cool. Yes, and Mistina and Lysaria, yeah, and Veronica Taylor does a couple of other characters too. Every voice actor in this game pretty much does a bunch of different characters. Again, another typical thing of smaller productions like this. We pay you money and you voice like 5 or 6 characters or whatever the hell. Anyway, I now have control over this character.
Welcome to Valhalla.
Ah, and this is Frey. Well, thank you. We're in heaven. We're in Valhalla, the palace of Odin.
You seem as if you're
God of
waiting
gods.
for someone.
Yes, you do seem so. Oh, look at that face.
Of course. I've been waiting for you, Lenneth.
Ah,
Waiting since my sister Freya told me you were coming back.
yeah, so this is Freya's little sister, and we are Lenneth, indeed, Lenneth Valkyrie, the titular character of
Has
this
it been
game.
that long? Are you well?
Yes!
That line delivery, again.
Oh, Lord Odin is waiting for you within.
Oh, but we don't want to keep Lord Odin waiting.
Of course. We will speak later, Frey.
Bye, Frey, you little... you hyperactive little adorableness. I have not played Redania Stories, no. I have friends who've played it, though. They say it's good. Or Radiata, whatever. I know that game. I haven't played it, but I've heard of it. And now you get to experience one of the best parts of this game, the music. It's so good. The music is so good. And here we have Lord Odin and Freya, his right-hand lady.
I am here, Lord Odin, at your service.
Stand, Lenneth. You have no need to kneel before us like a dweller in Midgard.
The dwellers in Midgard probably wouldn't even
I
come
understand.
here. So the graphics get a little funky there. I haven't figured out how to fix that. I did fix the character portraits though, thank God.
I rejoice to see you again. You have been missed.
Oh, is she? I didn't know that.
And you.
Lenneth Valkyrie,
Ah, Odin.
I would not summon you, the greatest of the 3 goddesses who govern destiny, without good cause.
Yes, my lord.
So she has a lot of names. They call her a goddess that governs
The head of
destiny.
Mimir has told me that Ragnarok, the end of the world, draws near.
Uh-oh! Apocalypse incoming! So yeah, the Ragnarok
Ragnarok?
is basically the Norse mythology version of the end of the world.
There have been signs of unrest among the Vanir of late.
Ah, yes. The Vanir is the...
It seems that we, the Aesir, will not be able to avoid war with them.
Correct. They're an opposing force. I'll go into a little bit of detail when they're done blabbing.
We require warriors. You shall journey to Midgard, the world below, and search for suitable human souls.
And that is the basis of our quest. Find people to recruit
It is my honor, Lord, to serve you.
and get them into shape and send them to Odin to
I
throw them into
expect
battle.
great things from you.
Oh, and
Very
he's
well then.
he's not joking
Freya.
either. He has expectations.
Yes, my lord.
And this is another graphical issue that I unfortunately keep running into. It only lasts for a moment. Let's enjoy this beautifully remastered cutscene. And as if we are a Sailor Scout, we magically transform into our true form. Lenneth Valkyrie, the middle goddess of fate, or destiny, or death, or I don't know. She gets a lot of titles.
I will join you on your journey down, but I must return before long.
Okay, so she's gonna hang with us for a
You
bit.
have but
Excellent.
recently awakened, and it would be unkind of me to send you alone.
If a Valkyrie profile character showed up in Kingdom Hearts, I would shit my pants, Mr. Toasty. It would be the first time I ever cared about Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Anyway, here we go. So basically, just to give you a little bit of background on what happened here, because this game doesn't really spell things out very clearly for you. The Aesir, which is the group of people that, you know, involves Odin and all the gods there in Asgard, are fighting against the Vanir, which are like the giants and a lot of other not so nice people. So this war is coming. Ragnarok, the end of the world, is coming. Odin's like, we need an army. I'm gonna wake up Lenneth, and I'm gonna have her go down to Midgard and recruit some people. So Freya is kind of being our mentor at the moment, showing us what to do. Yeah, Mr. Toasty, really. Babbling coma of happiness. That's good. Alright. It's voice acting o'clock. This is the human world? Yes, the lower world of Midgard, where souls wander about, locked in cages of flesh. Interesting perspective from a god. Does it remind you of anything? Not particularly. I've never seen this world before. I see. That was an odd reaction, Freya. Just saying. Then let us go. Go where? It is time for me to teach you about who you are and what your role is. Yeah, as you can see, Lenneth is kind of lacking memories a little bit. You know, she was kind of looking at Freya like, who are you? And yeah. Do you hear something? What do you mean? You have a power that is yours alone. Close your eyes and open your heart. Concentrate and listen. You will understand. Alright, and this is spiritual concentration. Get used to it because we're going to be doing a lot of it in this game. Let us see what we can concentrate upon. There's Rachel Lillis.
You think it's foolish, brother, because you're content with what you have. You're wrong.
So this is basically what spiritual concentration does, is it will allow us to hear the sounds of souls who are nearing death, and we'll kind of get little sound bits from what's going on, and then you'll get to see that stuff actually happen as we go down into Midgard, and we are specifically going to a town called Artolia. Yes. Do you hear it? What is this? That is your power. The power to hear the sorrow, anger, and hopes of humans near death. The power to hear their souls cry out. It is your task to take the souls of those chosen departed within yourself. I am to search amongst the souls of the departed for those worthy to become heroes? Yes, that is why... That is why what? Let us go. If we get even closer, you'll be able to synchronize your soul with theirs. Freya, you're being sneaky as shit. Then you will understand more. Will I, or are you just gonna be more mysterious? Human souls, take them into myself. Yeah, the volume in the original PlayStation version was kind of bad. Oh, alright, here we go. We're right in the action. We've got army types running up a hill. Oh, hello there. Arngrim, help them out, won't you? Alright, this is apparently Arngrim. Oh, God, the music is so good. This beast is tough. Ah, nuisance. Out of my way. Good delivery, Gina. 11 out of 10. Alright, so now we have control of Arngrim. Oh! Oh! Let me assist you. Alright, Laufer's gonna jump in too. Let's do it. Alright, so a little bit about the battle system and how this works. I can show you a little bit right now. So there's 4 characters you can have in battle. Each one is attached to one of the 4 face buttons. And they have these action bars there, which are a little complicated to explain. They basically, you have to kind of have them filled to a certain point to be able to do things in battle. It's kind of weird. Here we go. So this is the menu. We can end our turn. We can use an item. We can equip armor and weapons mid-battle, but that will obviously use up our turn. We can cast magic spells, which is important because when we start having mages to play around with, some magic spells will actually attack all of the enemies or like buff the entire party if they're cast from the magic menu. Otherwise, they're just single-use abilities. Reorder, which will allow us to move everybody around, not really a thing, or flee. We're obviously not going to be doing any of those things today, my friends. Instead, we're going to smack the shit out of this lesser harpy. Oh, alright, that orb helps the action stuff refill faster. Although it's not really relevant in this battle, because this is kind of a little story-based thing. Also, you can see our CT bars, and we have our HP. The interesting thing that I love about this game is, you'll notice, look at our HP. 1,942 HP. When was the last time you played an RPG that starts you with 1,900 HP? This game makes you feel like you're raining some serious death and destruction upon people. It's great. And you're done, son. Goodbye. Oh, and it looks like, yeah, oh, welcome home, brother. Alright, so this is Arngrim's brother, Roland. Whoa, are you okay? Yeah, just sit down. You're still drawing that stuff? Art is more than just that stuff. If you can't sell it, what's the point? Oh, Arngrim. Oh, Arngrim. You can, I don't know how much damage you can max out at. I'm pretty sure that health-wise, you can max out at like 90,000 HP or something like that. Having enemies have single attacks that can kill you in one hit is very common in this game. Death is kind of a wishy-washy thing in this game. But we'll get into that more as we get into more battle mechanics. Also, be prepared for lots of story, because this particular character recruitment story thing is the longest in the game by far. But it's filled with great story and great characters. I don't do it for money. Well, artists never do. Whatever. Brother. It's different. Different than war, where you just kill people. What? I don't fight for money. I'm a mercenary because I enjoy it. Same as you, right? I don't give a damn about expressing myself or whatever. Wonderful. Good job, Arngrim. Oh, yo, let's not talk about Yume, please. Say, Roland, what's fun about making art anyway? How does I draw? You think it's foolish, brother, because you're content with what you have. For me, drawing pictures has always been a way for me to escape the confines of this frail body of mine. Yes, he's sitting here at home because of that frail body of his. I'm sorry, brother. I know that part of the reason you fight is to support me. I'll leave the money here. That statue. It's a present from His Highness. They give it to the guy who kills the most people in battle. And here we have another one of my favorite characters in the game. princess. Not him, the princess. This guy's... he's not my favorite. It's unseemly for such a lovely young princess who will one day rule the country to lose her temper in such a disgraceful manner. Silence, Lombard! I will not stand here silently and accept abuse from the likes of you. Oh, she's pissed. We cannot allow such behavior from such a boorish mercenary. Princess Jolanda! You need not concern yourself with regards to this matter, Princess. I will take care of everything. Give me my wand, bitch. And then I'll throw it again just for shits and giggles. That pretty much sums up Jolanda in a nutshell. Thanks to your meritorious efforts, the barbarians have been driven back. I salute you all. And among you, I believe, is the greatest warrior of all, Sir Arngrim. I kind of sound like Jolanda. Oh god, no. To you, I present a cash bonus and this statue. Although I'm sure mercenary taste. I hate when it does this with lines. It's no different than that of a barbarian. Well, obviously the king, via internal monologue, we know he does not think highly of mercenaries. How delightful. I thank you from the bottom of the gaping void in my soul. Good job, Margaret. You think this makes everything all right? Well, apparently the feeling is mutual. Good job, Margaret. This cheap little statue's nothing but a lie. Uh-oh. You're such a feeble little king. What? What are you? I don't have time for this farce. This statue looks a lot like you, don't you think? Oh! Father! Oh! Don't waste my time with this crap. You ungrateful brute! Here it comes! The famous line, to subject my father to such barbarism! 10,000 deaths are not enough for you! Guards! Take him! Nobody's touching him. What are you doing? That arrogant lout. There must be some way I can get him. Let me think. Here comes my favorite. Oh, yeah, my favorite piece of character portrait is this one right here. Look at that face. Look at it. She's just like, I'm gonna. She's gonna hashtag fuck him up. She's got a plan. I just love that expression so much. It's so good. Alright, and now we have control of Arngrim again. What up, bro? Oh. Just sit down and relax. Alright, somebody came to the door. Oh, hello. Do you want something? Aren't you... I mean, might you be Sir Arngrim? Oh, I think you know where this is going, guys. It's not very subtle. Yeah, that's right. My name is... Gillette. Jella? Yeah, I mean, no, Jella, my name is Angela. Great recovery. Smooth as fuck, he doesn't suspect a thing. Now they're both like, And what do you want from me, Lady Angela? I came to offer you a job. Are you serious? You've got time. Why not talk to her? He's like, Jesus Christ. Why? Why, brother? So, where are we going? Let's go to one of those restaurants. Do you know of any fine establishments? Well, this place over here is about as fine as it gets in Artolia. This is Nanlao Garden, the only gourmet Yamato-style restaurant in Artolia. So Yamato is a, yes, it promises to citizens of the continent is a tasty experience many Westerners find rather bizarre. So, Yamato is a island off of the mainland that is definitely not Japan. It's absolutely, completely not Japan. Never, ever will it ever be Japan. Definitely not Japan. Hello, waitress in not Japanese place with not Japanese music in a definitely not Japanese kimono. You can take our order, indeed. I have no idea. He has no clue. He's like, I have no idea what's going on. Let's see. I'll take this and this and this. And what would you like to drink? This and this and one of these. Hey, are you really gonna eat all that? Why would I? I'll just leave what I want and I'll just have what I want and leave the rest. You're not being very subtle. So, what was it you wanted to hire me for? Why don't we talk while we eat? 30 minutes later. Look at all that food. Call your manager! Huh? I said call your manager! Arngrim's so embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed in this situation. Don't act like such a spoiled little princess. Oh, Arngrim, you are so oblivious. Is something not to your liking? Not to my liking, you say? What is this meat? It's raw! But miss, that's called sashimi. It's classic, not Japanese cuisine. And what's this cloudy soup? It smells awful! It must be rotten! Miss, that is an absolute staple of definitely not Japanese cuisine, miso soup! I love miso soup. It's delicious. And what about this? It's a monster! Are you trying to make me eat baby krakens? But miss, that's just plain octopus. You serve monsters here? I assure you, miss. I have never been so insulted in my entire life. Oh, now my throat is parched. Oh, what kind of water is this? Are you trying to poison me? How dare you? 10,000 deaths are not enough for you. Well, spoilers, guys, that wasn't water, that was sake. And she's out because she fucking downed it like a champ. Good job. Your bill, sir. Yes, we will save the game. I'm going to save over my previous saves from the completely terrible and ruined previous playthrough. So this happened before you could hear what she wanted. Yeah. Oh, her hat fell off. Princess Jolanda? Oh my god, we're so surprised. We had no idea. Yeah, quite possibly. Like, the embarrassment he must have felt and the money he must have had to shell out for that was probably the best revenge that she, like, better than anything she could have come up with otherwise. You're probably right. What's going on? Well, I know she came here in disguise to hire me for a job. She's very proud. Is that admiration I hear, Arngrim? Oh, talking in their sleep, eh? Foul Oathbreaker. 10,000 deaths are not enough for you. So that's it. I understand now.
I insulted that girl's father right in front of her.
Yeah, you did.
Of course, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, you did. You did it on purpose, dude. Don't even act.
I just wanted to show what a gutless coward the king is.
Right.
What I did wasn't wrong.
Well, I mean, I guess not.
But a daughter can't help but love and honor her own father. Is there any child that would not feel anger at seeing their sire made a fool of?
Well, at least he understands her perspective. He's not that stubborn, at least. Where am I? It's already evening. Yeah, it is. I have to go. Oh, is it okay if I come back tomorrow to make my offer? Yeah, sure. A job offer, huh? Probably some sort of revenge for what I did to her father. When she comes tomorrow, I'll apologize to her. Good man, Arngrim. And now we go to another story. You're late! So, what is your offer this time? This is Bodrock, by the way. In Japan, his name is literally Badlock. They translated it to Bodrock, but that just gives you an idea. It's short notice, but I need you to help another man deliver. What? Give me a break. You're wasting my time for that? Come on. The pay is top price. So will you take it? Dangerous cargo, eh? Well, I'll take it. But I want 5,000. My price is doubled. Fine. It's a deal. You serious? Well, if you say so. By the way, who was the other guy you got me teamed up with? You'll meet soon enough. Huh.
I don't know what that guy's up to. As long as I get my money, I could care less.
Yeah, that should have the volume on that should have been fixed too. The next day. Alright, let's go apologize to Jolanda. Alright, so what I believe we need to do is walk around the town a little bit and then go back into our house. I don't know how long it quite takes. Brother, you have a visitor. I need to speak with you. I guess we know who the other guy is then, huh? Is this about a job? Yeah. Did you take it? I leave tomorrow morning. You'll be alone again for a few days. And what about the princess? Cancelled, probably. I guess she never showed up, so whatever. Whoa, this is something of a surprise. My partner's gonna be you then, eh? Oh, don't give me that. My name's Bodrock. Nice to meet you, Arngrim. I've heard all about you. If you must engage in such meaningless blather, do it on the road. This cargo must be delivered. Yes, ma'am.
Vilnor was about a week's journey away along the Great Road.
Okay, so we're visiting Vilnor. We are making a delivery there.
But the journey was uneventful, and by the third day we were halfway there.
I'm getting plenty of money for this job, so who really cares what's in the thing? Hey, Mr. Bodyguard? Oh, Arngrim. Lombard. Lombard? Artolia's chief counselor. Yeah, that was the man that Jolanda threw her scepter at. You mean it wasn't the agent who hired us? Hey, bodyguard, something's coming up behind you. What? Knights, and lots of them. Knights.
The dust looked to have been kicked up by a group of Altorian cavalry.
Oh.
It seemed like they were chasing something, but I never imagined it was us.
Oh. Halt! Surrender your cargo for inspection. Hey, hold up!
When I think about it now, I never should have agreed to take that package without knowing what was inside. It just wasn't like me.
These are the ones! Let's get out of here. They don't even care what's in the box anymore. Peace! Hey, hold on a sec! What?
Our parcel? It was that little tomboy princess.
Yep, it was her in the box the whole
Jolanda.
time. Looks like we'll have to wait till night and run. Oh, damn, that Lombardy totally screwed us. You felt the... You knew? No? I didn't know what was in the damn thing. It's just that my client was Lombard, like always, and... Did those soldiers know that Lombard... Huh? No way, it can't be. The guy's a Vilnor spy, you know. Well, that would have been relevant, like, 10 minutes ago. What? Nobody's supposed to know what was in the thing, man. It was Vilnor. If Vilnor got their hands on the princess, they'd have Artolia in the palm of their hand. Welp. Welp.
I'd have been quite happy to kill a stinking knave. But I've got more important things to do.
Arngrim! It hurts! Help me! Save me!
And there is Jolanda, Pokemon Master. Oh! Oh, my dear Lord God! Oh! This is plenty horrifying. Jelena? Or Arsenal BR? Arsenal BR? I can't read. I've suddenly become illiterate. Ah! You know, I hate screaming. Ah! What? Oh. Hey! What the hell is that? It's a monster! You can tell it's Jelena. It's got its nails painted and everything. Help us! Hey! What's going on? Jelanda? Because the princess was unconscious, the captain told us to give her this medicine that he got from Lombard. Isn't that the princess?
Lombard was playing two hands. He knew the abduction would be discovered, so he sent some medicine along with the search party.
Aha!
If we made it all
he hates her anyway.
No problem. But if we were discovered, the cavalry would use the medicine. He knew the princess would be unconscious if she was found. The medicine's effect was as you see. The princess became a monster, and afterwards all were dead. Perhaps even the princess.
Perhaps. That's exactly what happens when somebody drinks ghoul powder. Ghoul powder? Yeah. It turns a person into a howling demon. Necromancers use this stuff all the time. Lombard is a necromancer? He just keeps getting worse and worse. Angela? You mean Jelena? It's a long story, Badrock. Shut up. What are you talking about? Let's have to get back to Artolia. I'm getting out of here. See ya! And he pieces out like the jerk he is.
He made the right choice. I don't know. But I wasn't going to run. Even on the field of battle, I'd never felt like this.
I'm not surprised. Ghoul powder is kind of a thing.
Lombard! I'm going to kill you. But what will become of Jelanda?
What will become of Jelanda indeed? Oh, and here's where we come in. Stop! That's human. It is not. Life is not something to be thrown away. If you are a true warrior, you will find your path in the maelstrom of battle. The Battle Maiden, Valkyrie? So here's another name for her. The Goddess of Fate, Battle Maiden. I don't know why they keep giving her different names. She's one of 3 Goddesses of Fate. They're 3 Sisters of Fate. Her other sisters are indisposed.
Who hadn't heard the tales?
The people who haven't played this game.
War the gods wage with the creatures of darkness.
Come to me, Dark Warriors. Battle awaits us.
And now we have Valkyrie and Valkyrie and Freya in the mix of battle as well. Notice, by the way, how Argrim is 2,000 HP now. Valkyrie has 1,000. Freya has 6,095. Pathetic. Zero. Can't touch her. And game health is way more than 6,000. And we over-attacked. And you see that hits counter? I'll explain that later as well. It's just something to keep in mind.
Battle is my greatest pleasure. But this was different.
You think it's foolish, brother, because you're content with what you have.
For many other
You're
RPGs,
wrong.
maybe, yeah. Not this one.
It was through others' misfortune that I felt myself to be strong. That's right. I who was myself without morals. Who was I to judge others?
Oh, he's having an existential crisis.
Who was I to look down on them? Injustice. I began to realize that the king and I were very much the same.
That's a bitter pill to swallow. I thought you might show up sooner or later. You really should have just run away. It will avail you nothing to cause a disturbance here, young man. Maybe not, but it'll sure as hell avail me to smash your face in. Arngrim. Beautiful. Thank you for that. I see. Arngrim, you may be a genius on the battlefield, but when it comes to the higher arts, you know little. You realize you are already dead. What? Magic, Arngrim. Let me show you. Oh, that doesn't look like fun. Aha, it looks like she recruited Jolanda.
You must save Arngrim, please.
Wow, suddenly she wants to save him.
Save? How do you think he might be saved?
That's a good question.
By being allowed to continue to live, or by being chosen by me?
That's a very good question. Yet one thing does strike me as odd. I'd have believed it if you ran away, but could a human really have defeated a ghoul? I can't imagine.
That's him! That's the man who betrayed me!
Oh, Jolanda called you out, bitch! What? Ah, now I understand. We have a little conspiracy here, don't we? Conspiracy! Ha! I hear you're the expert on that subject. Defiler of souls, your sins lay heavy upon you. It's time to punch you in the face!
Warriors, battle awaits us.
And again, this is more just a battle for show. For somebody who talks such a big talk, you've got nothing but firestorm and a prayer up your sleeve. Jesus Christ. Prepare yourself, rebel scum! This is fucking Star Wars. Up, bye! These slipshod soldiers think they can call me rebel scum? Look, friend, don't expect me to do you any favors. I'm not going to die. I guess they don't have much use for heroes with true strength up in Asgard, eh? Ha 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 ha! vainglorious human. Strength is not everything. Huh. You're one to talk, Death Goddess. Another name. Impudent fool! Valkyrie is not a goddess of the dark. Yeah, stop giving her fucking nicknames. Such words will result in your certain death! Of course it's Jolanda. Angela. Huh? You knew? I see. So you're safe, little one. I told you to stay back! I have one question. Aren't you just a death goddess? We just went over this! A god of death is merely responsible for the snuffing out of lives. I, however, can show you the path. Path? Yes. However, you must walk it on your own. Stop this pointless slaughter! And here is the guard captain, old man. Arngrim, will you truly raise arms against me? Do I have any regrets? No. Well then.
Why did you save me?
Consider it a gift.
It seems we'll be spending quite a bit of time together.
That it does, little one. Quite a bit indeed.
And everybody's dead and happy. Fate can indeed be a cruel mistress. What is it? Nothing. Let us take leave of here. Next? Yes. Even the strongest steel must first be tempered, yes? To send them to Asgard directly would be only a death sentence. Concentrate once again. You should be able to feel the presence of the undead as well. And this is where we start finding dungeons to crawl around in. This is something that this game does a lot, where it very much segments gameplay from storyline. Very rarely do the two mix, except for, like tiny little BS battles like the ones we fought there. And now we're getting pointed to the Artolian Mountain ruins. Yes, I feel them. They're nearby. Let us go and see. And now we get to do this! I love the map of this game. So while we're here, before we jump into here, let me go through. Can I even do it? Can I even do it? I can't do it, can I? No, okay, that's fine. We'll do it here. Here we go. Artolian Mountain ruins. The Artolian ruins lie in the northern hills. The massive stoneworks have eroded over the years, and their hulking forms peer eerily out from a deep blanket of fog. A bonfire now burns there, and an eerie screaming sound can be heard each night. Hey, Bolson Cox, thank you so much for the host, my friend. I so appreciate it. And welcome to the insanity. So you see here this says period 2. We'll explain that later. It's completely irrelevant at the moment, but it will become very relevant later. And into the dungeon we go. I sense an enemy. Oh, do you now? Yes, there is one. An undead. Lenneth, are you ready? I can accompany you through this ruin, but when you leave this place, I must return to Asgard. Yes. Look at this, Lenneth. That is the memory camp. It's a save point. And tools can only be created in a dungeon. Yeah, okay. So there are things that we can forge. We can only do them at memory camps and dungeons. I think you understand, but eating souls is a desecration of the dead. Having mercy on the undead is useless. Enough. Let's go. Basically, she's saying, don't even bother trying to... Insanity, yes. Well, a lot of the regulars are not here at the moment, so it's not quite crazy. Alright, so let's save. And I'm going to go through all this stuff here. So this is our main menu. We have all of our characters here. You can see their levels, their DME, which is basically just their HP, the experience that they have, and how much experience to their next level, which is what the after thing is about. You'll see we have materialized points there. That's basically our money, which is weird because money is referred to as MP in this game. I don't know. And evaluation at the bottom there is 100. We do not want our evaluation to drop to 0. If we do, it's bad news bears. Remember when Odin said, I expect great things of you? And I was like, oh, he's not joking. He's not joking. He is watching your every move. So, the skill tree, menu allows us to view all the skills of our characters. We have reaction skills, support skills, attack skills, and status skills. Status skills are good for a couple of reasons, one of which I won't go through yet, but they're basically, some of them have a lot of stuff to do, you know, raises intelligence, skill level ×1, you can see here, item appraisal, leadership, raises strength, intelligence, agility, and dex, knowledge of strategy, you know, so it basically raises some of your stuff. You'll notice some of this, like, knowledge of demons, and you're like, what the hell is that for? Again, I will explain later when it becomes relevant. First aid, a 50% chance of restoring DME when an injury occurs. The amount depends upon the skill level. You cannot cure yourself. No, you cannot, but it is very useful. Setup allows you to set up your skills. You can have 2 A-type skills, 1 B and 1 C. Your traits. Gods do not have human traits. Oh, no. Let's see. Let me go into the skills of, like, say, Arngrim. So you can see. So every character has traits. They also have a hero value. This is all very relevant for later in the game, as far as it helps us figure out, you know, how worthy somebody is of being added to the army of Aesir and Asgard. And everybody has traits. Some of them are positive, some of them are negative. You can level them up with your capacity points, which are listed up there. And they have different stuff. So Arngrim is brave, selfish, nimble, cool-headed, reckless, and realist, which is kind of cool. Freya also does not have human traits, obviously, but Yolanda has cute, snobbish, loves dad, shallow, foolhardy, stout, naivete, and optimistic. So you'll notice her hero value starts at -41. Arngrim's was a -101. He's very much not a hero. And do remember that Valkyrie recruited Yolanda. That's what she was there for. Arngrim was kind of an unexpected bonus of some kind. So this is our item list. Union plumes are basically phoenix downs. You can bring people back to life. Spectacles allow you to see enemies and analyze their weak points. And elixirs restore your health. You can transmute, which lets you turn stuff into other items. It turns it into MP, that is. Or this lets you turn it into MP. Transmute. We can't really transmute anyway. It lets you turn items into other items. We don't quite have that yet. So we have usable items, equipment, and artifacts. Which we obviously don't have a lot of those left. Divine item is where we buy stuff. It is basically the store. There's no actual, like, stores that you go to like in a normal RPG. We divine items instead. I forget how whether in different chapters, in one chapter you'll get a new set of weapons, and in the next chapter you'll get a new set of armor. I forget which one gets the even number chapters and which one gets the odd number chapters, because there are different chapters in this game, and that's how they're populated within the divine item kind of store. So we have usable items, we have weapons, we have defensive equipment, decorations/possessions, which I will explain once I get to the equipment part. This is the party. We can switch the party around. Once we recruit more than 4 characters at a time, we can switch party members in here and also change which button there. They are attributed to the experience orb. There are things that we can do in um in dungeons, like events that you can trigger that will give you experience that will go into your experience orb. You can take experience from the experience orb and distribute it among your party however you like, which is very, very useful. And practice lets you go into a mock battle where you can test out, you know, different timing for attacks and whatnot, which I will explain right now. As well, actually, I'll explain that once we get to the equipment. I forgot that we have ability. So these are abilities. You can see each character has 3 abilities. This is the counterattack if you counterattack, and this is their special attack, which is a Purify Weird Soul attack. Remember that gauge on the lower left in the battle screen that fills up? If we get that to 100, you can trigger somebody's Purify Weird Soul attack. And if that attack gets it back up to 100 again, then another character can use theirs. So you basically can juggle limit breaks, and it's very, very useful for killing bosses and whatnot. The only difference you're going to find here is Jolanda. Mages do not have all that stuff. They have different spells. Jolanda's spell that she's equipped with is Firestorm. Her Purify Weird Soul attack will be a super strong version of whatever spell she has equipped as her currently active spell. Some spells get newer spells to use as your Purify Weird Soul attack, and those are ridiculously powerful. So she comes with Firestorm, she comes with Heal. Equipment. I know I'm rambling on, but this is important. Weapons. Okay, so let's look at the Antler Sword, which Valkyrie has. You can see it says attack 100, attack trust 30, hit trust 32. That's basically your reliability for how much damage you do and how often it hits. And you'll see below the attack, you see 1, 2, 3 with circles and some X's. You saw how those characters have 3 attacks. Every character has 3 attacks. Certain weapons will use 1, 2, or all of those attacks. Knowing how much damage those attacks do and the timing of those attacks is essential to be able to time when you want to trigger each character's attack to try and juggle damaging enemies, getting that Purify Weird Soul meter up, and getting lots of experience crystals and items and good stuff out of enemies. So that's important to keep an eye on. We also have a headpiece. You have body armor, arm pieces, leg pieces, 2 decorations. So this one is the Nibelungen ring. You have damage minus 50%. So you can have 2 decorations and 3 possessions, which give you other interesting things to do. And this is the status, so we can read about each character. You can see their, you can see all of their stats, their strength, intelligence, agility, dexterity, all that good stuff, and you can learn about them. So Valkyrie is one of the 3 goddesses of fate whose role it is to decide a person's fate after death. She's a mid-level goddess of the 6th rank. Her true name is Lenneth Valkyrie. Arngrim is a mercenary from the Artolia region, blessed with a true warrior's prowess and a good measure of luck. His sword-fighting technique is unmatched. In battle, he fights as a demon-possessed, slicing through foes like a scythe through ripe wheat. Good job. Freya, venerated as the goddess of fertility, that's what she is in Norse mythology. Freya appears as a beautiful young blonde woman. However, she's second only to Odin in terms of true power, commanding power over life as well as death. She's pretty hardcore. Jolanda, first princess of Artolia, behind her pure sweet image lies a pampered princess with a heart of steel and a razor-sharp tongue. Fantastic. And you can see that while... You can... Oh, yeah. I forgot to look at this as well. You can also see, by the way, she's 14 years old. Valkyrie is 23 by human standards. Arngrim is 26, and Freya looks 26. But you can see all their skills and all their equipment and all their good stuff here. Configuration is just settings, and data is the same stuff. So that's what we have to work with here. Ha! Now, let us fail at dungeons. Alright, so where do we start? We start here. Okay. I was using the wrong map the first time we did this, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to replay this. This is terrible. To fight the enemy, face your enemy and brandish the sword. Any contact beats a fight, but you never know who will be first. If we slash, we get it first. So, we also have this crystal ability, which we haven't been discussed yet, but I can do it because I know how to play this game. So let's go into this room. See what have we got in here. Okay, we have a gate here, which we cannot get through yet. It is locked, but we'll fix that shortly. Alright, here's our first enemy. So you can see I can freeze enemies, and then I can jump over them if I wish to, but we're gonna fight this guy. Why not? Oh, I ran into him instead of slashing.
To my side,
that was
my
dumb.
noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
It was developed by Enix and Tri-Ace for the PlayStation and then released via Square Enix onto the PSP. So here we go. Yeah, we killed him. He was easy. He's just a little zombie.
Get thee hence. Oblivion awaits thee.
And we get lots of experience. Jolanda wasn't able to attack because she didn't have any of those cool orbs. Oh! And let's check out the contents of that bag. It's possible something could be useful in there. Yes. Items and shit. But first, to my side.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
I'm not going to do any purified red soul attacks here. You'll see them soon enough. I'll keep them a surprise.
That was too easy. What's next?
Beautiful. We got an Eye of Heaven. So an Eye of Heaven enables you to see areas of the current dungeon that they've not yet visited. It's a dungeon map, and each dungeon gives you one somewhere towards the beginning. Not really that useful, but hey. I have my handy-dandy strategy guide with me, so... Alright, so let's go over here. See what's in here. Iron bar key! That would be the key for this dungeon.
To my side, my noble Einherjar. These beasts will be a good test. It shall be engraved upon your soul. Divine assault.
Well, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. This is hers. We belong to us. My favorite. The treasure hunt accessory. I vaguely remember the treasure hunt accessory.
Well done,
Perhaps.
everyone.
Alright. Let us go back downstairs. Lenneth, I think you could use that key here. Please take a look at those iron bars. Yeah, they're walking you through all the different dungeon stuff here, so. Hey. It opened. Here we go. When there are different levels, such as ladders and stairs, you can climb down or leap down. Nice. So she's teaching us how to go down ladders. Again, not really that relevant. Alright. Here we go. I'm just looking at the map so I get an idea of where I am, because that was an issue last time. We You won't be able to get up there by jumping. Let's build some crystals. Okay, so let's talk about what crystals can do. She's gonna blab on a lot about them. I'll make it short and sweet for you. Shoot a crystal. You can jump on said crystal. You can jump on them in succession to make a ladder. If you jump on them a lot, they break into pieces that you can then pick up. Should be able to pick them up. Oh, okay, anyway. You can pick them up and move them. Shoot it twice, it gets bigger. Shoot it 3 times, you get this dust, and the dust actually creates a floating platform that you can jump on. Also, if you're right next to it when it explodes, it's not going to do it there. It propels you backward, which can be very useful. If you shoot crystals at the enemy, you contain their movements. Yes, we know. We've discussed the crystals.
Yeah!
Alright. So I want to go down here, because there should be, 2 chests here. So she's telling us, hey, you should take the treasure chests. Most of the treasure chests in this game, I would say, are booby-trapped. They're a pain in the butt. There are 3 main types of traps. There are different ways to avoid them. You can jump, crouch down, or leave. I usually try to jump off if possible, unless I happen to know what that particular chest does. Oh. You want me? Can't have me. Hey. Oh. Alright, there we go. Oh! Well, I walked right on top of him.
To my side, my noble.
But yeah, that was an explosion, so I left. Alright, there are these damn dirty apes. Pongos are what they're actually called. Oh, we got a treasure out of them. Alright, here's Freya's.
To be cleansed.
Oh, showed off.
Divine assault. Ether strike.
Such filthy creatures.
And we got an item out of that too. Those crystals give us more experience. We were able to juggle them pretty well. Those orbs let her take the turn again, which is really nice. There we go. Up the ship. I want to show off Argrims. Oh well.
Divine assault. Nibelang Valesti.
Is it over?
Is it over? Yes. Yes, Valkyrie. Yes, it is.
As expected,
Hey!
we are the victors.
So you can see we got 350 experience, but with that gem, we got 367. I believe you could get a maximum of 40 gems in a single battle. And we got that treasure chest or war trophy. We got Normalize. So Normalize is basically it's a book that'll let you teach the Normalize spell to people. I forget what Normalize does. I believe it gets rid of status effects, if I remember correctly. Alright, so we have a vegetable seed. Some type of plant seed. Thank you. And this is the Book of Everlasting Life. Book of Everlasting Life. A vulgar book written by a small foolish man. It has no value. Okay. Alright, so we got those. I'm so happy now that I know exactly what I'm doing here. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to go down here. Ha! Let's fight this thing.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Oh, it's all good, Rie. I appreciate you stopping by, girl. I hope everything's going well. Goddamn you, Pongo. Alright.
I'm tired of
We'll show you Argrims.
finishing strike. Final blast.
And the next time I'll show you Jalanda's.
Now die and be silent.
Or at least what Firestorms looks like. The mages don't have their own individual ones. They just have
Done, everyone.
the big version of whatever magic spell they have equipped. Okay. So let's see. This is E. I'm just looking at what's going on. Okay. So we're gonna go in here. And you're gonna be like, wow, this room is empty. Oh shit! Oh, I forgot about these guys.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Yeah, enemies do that.
No mercy.
Alright, I'll show you what Chilenas looks like.
Punishment.
That's the big firestorm. Not too crazy impressive. Trust me, there's some good
Easy
ones.
work for a god.
I love the music. It's so good. Alright, what are you? I don't want you in my way.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Ya butt.
Uh-oh. We may be in trouble.
Nah.
It shall be engraved upon your soul. Divine assault. Nibelang Valesti. Such is your fate.
Good job. Wow, he survived that. Good job.
You have served me well, my Einherjar.
Okay, now we can jump. Oh ho ho. Look at how tall this room is. Oh ho ho ho, look at this. We got Nightshade, a quartz gem, Savory, and this thing which is going to suck. Hey! An Angel Curio. Alright, so let's look at what these items are. Savory! Herb which gives a refreshing smell has the power to purify a user's body. Okay. A quartz gem increases CP by 20. Not bad. Nightshade. Herb which causes illusion. Apparently it's used in magic ceremonies. And what was the other thing that we got? We got the Angel Curio, which you can see is an equipment. Small angel statue which automatically heals the holder of unconscious status. Chance of breaking equals 30%. So it can bring you back to life. So there are a lot of items, weapons, and armor that have a specific percentage chance of breaking. What's interesting about it is that the game programming checks for breakage at the end of a turn. So when it comes to like a weapon, if you use a weapon but kill the last enemy of the battle with that weapon, the game will never check for a breaking percentage. So if you use it on a final blow, you'll never have to worry about it breaking. Because video games! And now we're gonna fall all the way down. Good job, team. Alright. So, the first place we want to really head to in this dungeon that's really important is over here. Let me see what's in this. Oh, this is where we came from. Right, correct. we do want to go here. This room is a thing. I hate this room. I've always hated this room. It involves a boat and severe amounts of pain.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
I'm probably going to die a lot here.
We may be in trouble.
Just in the room, not in the battle, in the room. Because there are spikes at the bottom of that there chasm. Oh, he fainted. Excellent. It's a real pain in the boat, but it is though.
No matter how many are defeated, more appear.
But we want what's in there. My God, do we want what's in? We want what this boat is gonna lead us to. So you can see right there. So it's gonna go back and forth here, but we want to get up on that ledge. Oh, I missed. Woo! Nice. Okay. Now we also want to make sure that we open this because you can tell it's one of those things. Hey! You didn't get me, mother trucker. I know your tricks. Alright, here we go. This is the Element Scepter! Oh man, oh man, oh man! Jolanda, do I have a present for you, my friend? Wand imbued with the power of the elements. 50% chance of breaking. Allows the wielder to perform great magic, but it cannot long endure the power it wields. So it allows her to use great magic, you know, do big, crazy, special magic attacks. But it does have a 50% chance of breaking. But look at how much more powerful it is. Like, yeah. We're gonna want to save that for the boss battle. Yeah, rarely do I use them. I might not even use it for the boss battle, honestly. Oh! Yep, see what I was talking about? See what I told you? About that I knew it was gonna happen to me. I know me and my terrible gameplay. God damn it. Elemental scepters do break very easily. In the easy version of this dungeon, this room doesn't even exist. Alright, so let's go over here. So, over here. Oh. Come on. The jumping is still very... I haven't been able to fix the jumping with this controller yet. Oh. That door took a long time to open. That's not necessarily a good thing. Alright, so there are some items in here that I want to get. Come on, jumping. Foxglove. Yeah!
To my side, my noble Einherjar. Ah, it's been so long since I fought in Midgard.
Yeah, it was only like 2 minutes ago. So you just saw there was combo guard and then like a guard break. there are some enemies that do have guards like that you need to combo attacks hitting at the same time to break their guard. These guys are not too bad with it, but there are some enemies that are real bastards.
One day I must
guard.
face Brahms.
One day you must face Brahms. Oh, Brahms. What a tricky, thorny subject Brahms is. We'll get to that another time. Fire Lance. This is a book of spells. Book of spells. Yes, it is a book written about research done on magic spells. You can learn new spells by reading this book. In this world, there are many books to be found and ways of fighting and other things that are described in addition to books about magic. From these writings, you can acquire knowledge on many matters that you could not have attained otherwise from experience on the battlefront. So magic and skills are acquired when used. Certain items. A skill is a single item that can be acquired by anyone. Magic, however, is a single item to be acquired by one person only. Okay. So a skill book will teach it to everybody in your party. A book of spells you can only teach to one mage at a time. Oh.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Yeah, those things aren't bad for glowing orbs, actually. Also, battle tactics when I'm fighting stuff, like, always appreciated, because combat is something that has always kind of annoyed me in this game. Oh, counter is great, yeah. Counter's good, first aid is good, and there are two other abilities that we're going to be putting capacity points into called Guts and Auto Item, which combined make you pretty much invincible. Yeah, I'm going to be cheesing it because I said so. Alright, let's wait for the love boat to come on back. Actually, can I spend some CP now? How much CP do I have? We are level 2 now. We have 90 capacity points. CP needed 20, yes. So this one you can only have one level in. Other ones you can have like other levels in. Let's give everybody counter. Why not? I'll even give it to Freya. Not that she's going to be with us forever, as you guys saw. She's only going to be with us for this dungeon, and then, you know, that'll be that. I'll give you... Oh, she doesn't have counter, right? She's a mage. But that's fine. And let's take the little love boat over this lovely bed of spikes that I, of course, fell into several times because I'm dumb. Okay. Again, jumping is not working the way it should. I gotta find some way to tool that.
To my side, my noble
I gotta find some way to fix that.
Such impudence! Sudden death!
They were no match for us.
Alrighty. Anyway, as I was saying, this is where we came in. Yes. Alright, so now we're here. want to go over here. It seems like the first time I jump, it won't let me jump properly, and then the second time I jump, it does it. I'm not sure what is going on. I think we can topple this pillar, Lenneth. Go ahead and try. Yes, we will. We shall.
Yeah! Ha!
All it takes is a couple of swings of our mighty sword, and down it goes. And we earned event XP to go into our experience orb. Gain experience points for special actions that do not occur in the course of battle. I already explained this to you. See?
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
What is up with the jumping? That's alright. I actually wanted to throw a heal spell. So let me wait until I have one of these combos left, and then I'll have her throw. Do it.
This is divine punishment! Impudent fool!
Impudent fool! Says Jolanda. I want to bring up, by the way, Jolanda's terrible HP. Okay. Throw us a heal. Now, doesn't that feel better?
You have served me well, my Einherjar.
Alright. Now that we've done that, I want to go up here. See, this is the jumping is. Alright, there we go.
Yeah!
So now we are. This is where we started. So knowing that, we want to go over here. You can see now, this is the top of the pillar that we knocked down, which lets us go down here, which is going to lead us towards the end, which I don't want to do quite yet. But that's why that is, like, required.
Ha! Yeah!
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Yeah, the treasure in this room is a pain in the butt. Oh, Jesus.
They were rather annoying.
Don't unfollow me, Rie. That would make me the sad. Alright, so here we got a vegetable seed. So you can see there's some treasure up here. Spoilers, this is where we got very frustrated last time. By we, I mean I. This is where I got very frustrated last time. Alright, so to get over there, we're going to go down this pillar here. Alright. I fixed my controllers, so this shouldn't happen again. So this one is easy enough to get. Alright. I apparently didn't fix the controller. Yeah, every time I try to jump or shoot a crystal, it tries to go into another room. I don't know why that keeps happening. I don't know. But it's really annoying. And when I try to not jump far and only hop a little bit, then it jumps me way too far. And I'm not hitting anything different, so I don't really know what it's doing or why. Alright, vegetable seed. It wouldn't jump. Alright. And I tried to jump and it put me through the fucking door again. Alright, this is where it's frustrating. I can't quite get there. What is in here anyway? I got the vegetable seed. It's the treasure search. But I have no idea how to get it because controls won't even work. Which is very frustrating. So I guess we're done with this for now. I still can't figure out how to get that thing. Do you have any... I'm wondering if the walkthrough has any recommendations for how to get that. Oh, it does! You'll find 2 lofty platforms with the, Oh, that's brilliant! Well, I take it back. That's actually a brilliant way of doing things. So, what we need to do here is... no. How do I pick this up? God damn it. There we go. I want that off. Alright, so the question now is, how am I going to do this? We need to create one of these things. I don't think this is going to work. The book gave me an idea, but I don't see how that's going to be possible to pull that off. Alright, let's see what do we got here. Alright, so we want... So we went there. So all I want to do is go over there, pretty much. Yeah! Oh yeah, and that guy falls down too.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
It wants me to create a crystal stair to get there, but there's nothing for me to really create the stair against, because all it does is fling me up. I would need to create one like somewhere in the middle. Nice. Yeah!
Prepare to be cleansed. Divine assault. Ether strike. Such filthy creatures.
Well done, everyone!
What it wants me to do, what this guide is suggesting is for me to great if I could actually not have this happen again, please. It wants me to create a crystal staircase from up here, which there's really no place for me to do so. The other option, and I've tried this before, and I don't know, oh my goodness, these controls are driving me bonkers. That's what you're supposed to do. But it's not high enough. Ah, see? Like it doesn't propel, the arc that it propels me at isn't high enough. I wonder. Come on. I don't know. It's not worth it.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Not even close.
The amount of crystals that I would have to create and stack, the fragments of them would disappear before I was able to roll them properly, unfortunately. You can only create 3 at a time, and the fragments don't last forever, and when you stand on them too many times, like, I would have to build it in, like, a very specific way, where it would be, like, I would have to build a staircase, because once you jump on them, they break. So I'd have to create, like, multiple stacks while jumping on a previous stack and stacking it higher than that, and then that stack would break, and then I'd have to go back down and create the lower stack again, and it would not work. If you kind of get what I'm saying. That's what it is. Okay. This is the last place that we need to go. I thought there was supposed to be... There is supposed to be an item there. Yeah. Were you in front of it? Were you in front of the thing?
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Apparently not. Putting the pieces on the treasure box isn't going to help because I won't be able to create the crystal below it.
Easy work for a god.
Because when you're standing on a crystal or a crystal fragment, you can't create a crystal below it. It just will make a bigger crystal. So that's not a thing that you can do with the crystals in this game, unfortunately. Alright, so I don't know where that lapis lazuli went that we picked up last time, but I guess it's just gonna disappear on me. That's fine. Alright. We are now here for the boss. This mother trucker. Here they come. Hello, my friend. Why do you disturb me? Because you're a douchebag. My task to hunt those creatures who prey upon the living. Abomination! You have no place in this world. Hunt, you say? You would use me. Very well then. Let us see if you have the strength to match your boastful words. I will not participate in this battle. Lenneth, let me witness your power. Wow, thanks! You waited until the fucking boss to peace out of my party. Use the sword. It will allow you to do a triple combo attack. We borrowed Writer Palash.
Come to me, Dark Warriors. Battle awaits us.
Alright, so these dragons are 2 enemy types that have that ridiculous guard bullshit. Yeah. Dragon servants. Their masters of defense will have to break through their guard with combination attacks. Guard Crush breaks through perfect guard by doing a combo attack, but it's not a guarantee. So be careful not to waste too much energy, but to be actually equip this already. Okay, yeah, it looks like you did. Yeah, you did. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah!
There it is. See, they're really weak once you get through their guard, but... That vampire's not fun. Bye, bitch. And we cannot attack him until we take at least one of those guys out. So, well, she can attack whoever because she has magic, but the rest of our party, not so. Come on. Nice.
It shall be engraved upon your soul.
These are very important attacks to use against bosses and boss battles. They are so helpful. Although I probably should use... Oh! And this is her special version of Nivelang Blessy that sometimes triggers.
Nivelang Blessy!
Yes!
You only prolong your...
I grow tired of you. Finishing strike.
Yeah, get him on, Grim!
Final blast!
Done.
Ha! Dead already?
Their souls have been released. We have no reason to remain here.
Okay, so now we are going to run into a little bit of a conundrum here. Oh, we have discovered the sealed box. So here's the thing about these. At the end of every boss battle in a dungeon, we will find artifacts. All artifacts are the rightful property of Lord Odin. Return it or your evaluation level will drop. The question is, do we give a shit about our evaluation dropping? That is the question. So a lot of people play this as, fuck Odin, I'm taking all of this shit because it's good to transmutate or sell. So I'm wondering if I should take this or not. I'm thinking that I might take it. The sword is less reliable than the antler sword that we come with, so it's not really, and this Pandora, this mystery box, this sealed box, we're never gonna get it open. It's really only good for like selling. But you know what? Fuck Odin. Oh, I offered it up to him. I meant to keep it. Welp. I'm gonna keep this one then. If your evaluation is super high, yeah. But your evaluation level goes up when you do things. So, it's fine. I'm gonna keep this one. Yeah, -5. Suck my butt. And we earned 3,000 event experience. And that's all she wrote, kids. That is the bullshit that is this dungeon. We do have to walk all the way out. That's another fun thing that this dungeon does. So maybe we'll take another swipe at that chest. But otherwise, we're done here. Oh, excuse me. Don't you sass me! Alright. Yeah, see, I'm not close enough to make this shoot me back. It's not gonna work like that. Unfortunately. Stop, please, with this. Very annoying. Let me try going higher. Because I went like really super high last time. Ah, see, it won't even work. Jesus Christ. Right, but what I'm saying is even when I do it all the way high up, it's not enough height. You know what I mean? Like, it's not enough height. I'm not getting enough height. And no amount of stacking is really going to help that. See? Because that's when you stand on them too long, they break. So it's not really going to be of any use. Yeah. Ha! Get this off of here, first of all. That really doesn't help. This is what the strategy guide is telling me to do, but... Hey! There we go! That's the only problem with it, though. Is that you have to do it twice, no matter what you do. But hey, if we can do it once, we can do it again. So long as my controller doesn't wig out. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Alright, so. We now have the treasure search. A ring which warns aware of the presence of treasure when equipped, a blue mark will appear. So we can equip this for now, if we want. Not that it's really necessary, because I know where the treasure is. Let's see. right. We shall not meet for some time. Just a moment. When the Einherjar have been trained, they are sent to Asgard. At that point, you will have finished the first cycle of your appointed tasks. I understand. The time you are allotted is not limitless, Lenneth. Just as time passes on Earth below, time in Asgard also grinds steadily onward. At set intervals, I will undertake to inform you of events taking place in Asgard. Thank you. I understand. So, the game time is stored as chapters and periods. We'll go over that. Periods are times that are spent in hours or dungeons. The chapter is over after the passage of a set number of periods in which there will be a report from Freya. The game is composed of 8 chapters. The final battle, Ragnarok, will commence when there are no more periods remaining until the end of the world, so be forewarned. Now, Mr. Toasty, good job doing the thing, just censoring the stuff. I have one more word for you. That warrior. I don't think he's suited to become a hero. You mean Arngrim? Yes. Of course he has broad enough, but does he have what it takes inside? The stuff that makes up an Einherjar is much more than strength alone. Good luck. Taking leave of the Einherjar is but a temporary measure. Oh, and Lenneth, if you don't understand the plan for the training of the Einherjar, ask, or for the battle, then ask him or her your question. And by him or her he means this lovely little theory. Well then, we will meet at Ragnarok. Oh, we can meet her earlier than that, but if we do, it's probably not a good thing. So basically what she was saying about Arngrim is, we cannot send Arngrim up to Asgard. He is not eligible for full Einherjar status because, like I said, he was kind of a little bonus treat. But anyway, I can come here and I can talk to this thing. I will remain here until then, Lenneth. As a token of my esteem. Yes, Einherjar's personality has a major impact on the outcome. You must send to Asgard only those warriors who have undergone personal growth. The point is how much. Einherjar's, yeah, okay, so we can say so someone who is lightly armed. That's another thing is when we send people up to Asgard, they have to be armed well. So we need money not just for ourselves, but to buy stuff from people that we're setting up. I do understand what you're saying because I've played this game before. And we're gonna make a little out here exit to the world map, absolutely. And we are now on our own, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chapter 1. 192 periods remaining until the end of the motherfucking world. Each chapter consists of 24 periods. So, we need to keep... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just have to make a note for tomorrow. I didn't want to do this yet, but that's alright. We'll spiritually concentrate. We'll see what comes up. So, things can happen and trigger in different orders. And which order there's different patterns, so I can predict what happens depending on what pops up first. There are 4 different patterns. So the first thing that came up was the Souled Catacombs, which means we are on pattern number 4. It's the only one that starts with the Souled Catacombs coming up, so that's good. So I know what pattern I'm on, so I know what I can expect to trigger, which is fine. But we're not going to want to go there quite yet, because we have a little bit of a problem that you may have noticed. We don't have a full party, which is a problem. But that's okay because we gonna rectify that. Even when you you spiritually concentrate and you find places like this, you don't have to go there immediately. You don't even have to go there at all, really. Although that's really not suggested because it's terrible things. So let me find a place to... Here we go. I'm just gonna write down what we've discovered so far, because I didn't need to trigger this yet. Just to make sure that we go here and don't forget to do it. Soul Catacombs is probably going to be the first place we hit up once we fix our party issue. Now we can come in here and save. No, let's save in a new spot. Alright. So, that is going to be it for our first episode of Valkyrie Profile. The next time we play, we will discover a couple of new places, meet a couple of new 9 Harrier, clear out some more Defilers of Souls, and continue on with our adventures here in Midgard. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. If you're watching this on YouTube, please come to the Twitch stream. Follow us on Twitch and join us for our live streams. Sometimes we always have a ton of fun. If you're watching this on Twitch, please feel free to visit our YouTube page where I upload all of our streams. There's also our Facebook page, our public Discord. There's links to that in the description below, no matter where you're watching this. It's all good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon.